Hey, what's up folks, this is Rahul here from MySmartPrice.com, and after a long streak of unboxing videos, we have a new review up. Today, I will be checking out the recently launched Lav Pixel V1, which if you may recall is the newest Android One device to hit the Indian market. In case you are unaware what Android One is all about, here is a brief explanation. The Android One program was announced by Google about a year ago. This program ensured that low cost and budget devices targeted at emerging markets also get the full Android experience. These phones would run the latest version of stock Android and would also receive priority updates for 2 years. After a string of Android One launches last year, Indian phone maker Lav has launched its newest Android One device, the Pixel V1, in the country. Let us now take a detailed look at the Pixel V1 in this review. Before we start off, we should remind you that at Rs 11,349, the Pixel V1 competes with a bunch of highly competitive products, including the likes of the Lenovo K3 Note, the Eureka Plus, and the newly launched Motorola Moto G 3rd generation. As the norm is, I will start off with the design aspects of the phone. The Lav Pixel 1 is a phablet-sized device. It measures 8.5mm thick and weighs 135 grams. Moving on to the physical aspects, we will start off with the front fascia, which is dominated by the 5.5-inch IPS display. At the top on the front, the device has a 5-megapixel front-facing camera, an earpiece, and a proximity sensor. At the back is a protruding 8-megapixel camera with an LED flash under it. This camera actually takes 13-megapixel photos in an extrapolated mode. Lav and Android One logos are printed in small grey font at the back. Under the Android One logo is the speaker mesh. The microSD port and the audio port are located at the top, while the power key and the volume rocker keys rest on the right side. The left side is totally free of buttons. Removing the back panel gives access to the twin SIM slots, a dedicated microSD card slot, and a removable battery. Overall, although the phone is slightly on the wider side, it still feels good in the hand. However, single-handed operation is likely to be cumbersome. Moving on to the display, the 5.5-inch IPS display uses Asahi Dragon Trail glass. The resolution of 720 x 1280 pixels translates to a pixel density of 267 ppi. While on paper this sounds like a decent display, we found that in reality it appeared dull and washed out. Overall, we were pretty disappointed with the display quality on the Pixel V1. Legibility of the display in sunlight was very average, so you will have to max out the brightness in order to view the screen comfortably. Moving on to the hardware, the Pixel V1 is powered by a quad-core Mediatek MT6582 mobile chipset, which is clocked at 1.3 GHz. It also gets an integrated Mali 400MP mobile chipset and 2 GB of RAM. By default, the phone offers 32 GB of built-in storage space, making it one of the cheapest devices to ship with 32 GB of internal memory. If that wasn't all, you also get the option to add microSD cards. Besides this, the Pixel V1 also supports USB on-the-go function, but the dongle needs to be bought separately. Out of 32 GB, you get only 25 GB of space for images and other data. Moving on to the operating system, the Pixel V1 runs Android 5.1 Lollipop out of the box, and being an Android One device, you can expect priority updates as soon as they are released. Stock Android runs smoothly on the phone without any lag or hiccups. A pretty standard set of Android features have been included alongside the usual bunch of Google mobile services. Apps such as Myntra and Flipkart are the only third-party preloaded apps on this phone. Though the overall experience is fluid, some popular features are still missing from this implementation. Moving on to the camera, the 8-megapixel rear camera makes use of software interpolation to shoot 13-megapixel images. The camera shoots images in 13-megapixel and 5-megapixel in the 4:3 aspect ratio, while 10-megapixel and 8-megapixel images are saved in the 16:9 ratio. Since the camera uses Google's native camera app, it brings the usual set of features and capability to shoot in HDR mode. However, we felt that the camera app was crippled and doesn't even have the option to save photos to the SD card, which is a glaring omission. Images captured using the camera are decent enough to be shared over social networks. However, we noticed that the images also contain an ample amount of visible noise. Moreover, the imaging experience is marred by the super slow autofocus and the slow capture. The images captured using the front-facing camera are average and require some edits and filters in case you want to share them over social networks. Here are a few sample images. The primary camera on the Lav Pixel V1 can be used to record 1080p HD videos, but then again, the slow autofocus makes it difficult to keep the subject in focus. It is fine if you have to upload videos to Vine or Instagram, but you cannot expect anything more. The front-facing camera can be used to capture HD videos. Ultimately, while neither of the cameras work exceptionally, even with the software interpolation, the results are quite underwhelming. Here is a video taken using the Lav Pixel V1. Moving on to the multimedia capabilities. While Google Music comes in handy as a native music player, the lack of a decent video player is likely to irk many Indians who love to watch TV shows and movies on their phone. However, the phone still plays decent variety of audio-video file formats. In terms of video, although it manages to play full HD videos, we recommend that you play HD videos so that battery life isn't compromised. In terms of real-world usage, the Pixel V1 does just about fine. The stock Android experience is decent, but there are areas where the phone feels sluggish, for example the camera application. We did not experience any kind of heating issues in the phone. In fact, graphic intensive games ran without any issues or lag. We did however face a minor lag while playing Asphalt 8 at the highest graphic settings. Antutu benchmark recorded a score of 19,410, which slots it just below the Xiaomi Mi 2. The call quality on the Lav Pixel V1 is strictly average, with the person on the opposite end of the line hearing us just fine. While the earpiece was loud, the proximity sensor would act up at times and keep the display on. All in all, we felt that the overall performance of the Pixel V1 was slightly above average, so do not expect anything phenomenal from this phone. Moving on to the battery, for a dual SIM phone, the 2650 mAh battery is ideal to provide a decent battery life. On moderate usage, which comprised of voice calls that lasted up to an hour, playing videos for up to 30 minutes, web browsing, messaging, using social networking apps and listening to music, the phone barely managed to run for a day. There is no built-in power conservation mode to kick in whenever the battery reaches a certain percentage. Moreover, it takes more than 2 hours and 10 minutes for a complete charge from 0 to 100%. The Lav Pixel V1 is Google's second attempt at delivering stock Android experience on standard hardware. For somebody who is just interested in a cleaner and leaner mobile OS experience, the Pixel V1 could be one of the best options out there. However, the lack of a good camera app, popular features, and an average battery life are what makes us think twice about this device. When compared to a device such as the Lenovo K3 Note and the Meizu M2 Note, which are being offered at Rs 9,999, the Pixel V1 has a lot of ground to cover. That was the review of the Lav Pixel V1. In case you have any questions and queries regarding this phone, please let us know in the comment section below. This is Rahul Srinivas signing off for MySmartPrice.com.